What's up everyone, and welcome to Wednesday's edition of Reptile News. Can you believe I'm here twice in 1 week? I know I can. And we're going to start off today in a Lowe's store in North Carolina. You've probably already heard this one, and the main reason I decided to talk about it is because I saw 30,000 articles on this today, every one of them seemingly different. Apparently a Lowe's customer, or possibly an employee, was bitten by a venomous or perhaps poisonous snake. Now, to make a long story short, they're not releasing the condition of the employee, but they do say that a copperhead bite is rarely ever fatal. Now, this brings us into one little debate, which I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on. I guess I'll just explain how I feel about it, and that is the venomous versus poisonous thing. I don't, I understand where everybody's coming from with that. I understand where the people that call it poisonous are coming from. I understand where the people that call it venomous are coming from. But what I don't understand is the hate-spewed speech I see on social media from the people calling it venomous against the people calling it poisonous. Now, I understand you want to obviously have the proper terminology used, as does everybody most of the time. But I really always feel like every time I see one of those posts, I really shake my head because I feel like we've got such bigger problems. And yeah, my biggest thing is you recognize that this snake can or will kill you. There you go. I'm happy. I don't give a shit if you call it pink with purple polka dots. If you recognize that it could kill you, then you obviously understand enough to leave it alone. Now, this next story I'm not going to spend a ton of time on. I'm actually going to recommend that you click the link down in the description and go check out the video for yourself because it's pretty awesome. But some men fishing in Australia had caught a cod, and when they lured it in, they found that it had just eaten a spotted black snake, which they pulled out of its mouth. And that's all I'm going to say about it. The video speaks for itself. You've seen a picture, so go check it out. Let everybody know what you think about it. And this next story comes out of Chicago, and this is something else I'm kind of torn about. You see, apparently residents in Rogers Park are not getting their mail but twice in the last couple weeks, and that's because of the amount of garter snakes apparently getting in the way. Apparently, from what I read in this article, people don't really have a problem with the garter snakes, but the mail lady does, and has only delivered mail twice in the last couple weeks because of them. Now, I'm really torn on my feelings about this story. I mean, I understand people have a fear of snakes. I don't understand why they have a fear of a non-venomous snake that will never bite you. I mean, every time you see a garter snake, it's going the other way. But at the same time, the common sense part of me wants to tell somebody, especially a government employee, if you can't do your job, then be replaced. And I would absolutely lose it if I only got my mail twice in 2 weeks. I mean, how many bills am I going to get late fees on because I didn't get it or something? Now, it's probably fairly obvious that most of my bills are paid online as well as everybody else's, I think. So that's just an example, but still a relevant one to people that don't use the internet today. Believe it or not, there's quite a few of them. And that's where I'm going to end today's show. If you'd like to read any more about these stories, those links are right down below here in the description. And as always, if you're still watching, my name is Jason White. Now you know what's going on in the reptile world. Be good to each other, and we'll see you Friday. I can't believe I remembered that. Oh shit, did I hit record?